People always refer to the fall of the Berlin Wall as the dramatic day of change, but in fact it had really started in a very intense way before. The first really vivid winds of change that I felt were in Prague in 1987 when Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev made a trip there. And I could see in the faces of the public their incredible exhilaration for Gorbachev himself and for a sense that their lives were maybe going to become different. Everything speeded up tremendously in 1989, and particularly in East Germany, where demonstrations began on a weekly basis, where thousands of people, for the first time, gathered together. This process of change then took on a whole new dimension in the late summer of '89, when thousands of East Germans began to go to Hungary, ostensibly on vacation, and they would use these trips to then flee across the Hungarian-Austrian border, literally often running and jumping over the border. The fall of the Berlin Wall has remained for so many people the symbol of the end of the Iron Curtain. But I think people often forget the incredible power of protest in places like Prague and Bucharest, where revolutions happened later in the late fall of '89. One of the most surreal things that I have ever experienced was in the summer of 1989 when I spent an afternoon photographing the Romanian despot Nicolae Ceausescu at his summer house for Newsweek magazine. Only 4 months later, I found myself standing in Ceausescu's own office with a group of revolutionaries watching his TV at the very moment Ceausescu's face appeared, dead, shot by a firing squad. One aspect of the revolutions in Eastern Europe in 1989 that probably would get quickly lost in the translation of history was that it was really cold the day that the Berlin Wall came down. And it was really cold in Prague and in Bucharest. But in the midst of all that, one was able to witness eyes and hearts that were lit up with incredible warmth. I look back and have a sense that I've had the amazing opportunity to see people rise up and take charge of their existence. And with their own gestures, with their own energy, use their hearts to be involved in defining the life that they want.